Hi, this is Toby, and today I'll be growing some Faucaria from seed. And I've just got some Faucaria seeds here, there's 50 in here. And right now it's autumn, the weather's cooled down. And I've heard that's when Faucarias grow. Now, I don't think I actually have any Faucarias in my collection, so this will be exciting. There's 50 seeds in here. I've got a small pot and we're going to sow them. I'm going to use the sand method for sowing. And that just involves putting a bit of horticultural sand into the seed packet. I do that with pretty much all my seeds. Oh, trying to get rid of the sand. I do that with all of my seeds because by mixing sand into the packet, I get a uniform mixture, or as uniform as possible, a mixture of sand and seeds, and this helps me pour the seeds onto the pot. And it makes sure that you don't leave any seeds behind, so everything gets sown. So I'm just shaking everything up, mixing it well. And now with my sand and seed mixture, I'm going to just pour it on like that, spreading everything out as evenly as possible. See, the bag's empty, so that means all the seeds have come out. And with some water, I'm going to just mist this so the seeds are in the pot. I'm going to put this somewhere where it doesn't get a lot of bright direct light, gets indirect light, and when something germinates, I will actually apply some systemic fungicide. So here's an update of the Faucarias. Let's see if I can zoom in. I don't know if you can see those two seedlings. They look really interesting. That's what they look like, and I think more seedlings are gonna start to pop up within the next few weeks, so that's pretty exciting. So here's an update of the Faucaria seedlings. They look like tiny lithops. I have just sprinkled some crushed up slow release fertilizer just so the nutrients can get out faster, and I am going to spray it with some water and add some systemic fungicide. Anytime I add any sort of fertilizer or anything, I will always add systemic fungicide just to prevent any sort of fungal issues from reaching the seedlings. So I've done that, and we'll see when something happens to the seedlings. I hope it'll grow more leaves. I know these are just the cotyledons, and when they get a bit larger, I'll show you another update. Here's an update of the Faucaria seedlings. I don't know if you can see the cotyledons. They're starting to split, and the true leaves should be coming out soon. So that looks really interesting. They're also getting quite large. I know some of them might be a bit crowded, but that's okay. I haven't watered it from the top yet, other than spraying the nutrients in. I've always bottom watered because this system allows me to bottom water all my seedlings quite efficiently. But when more leaves start to come out, I'll show you another update. So here's an update of the Faucaria seedlings. I've let them grow through the winter. I've kept the soil moist and they've done really well. They need to be separated out and put in the greenhouse where it's warmer so they can really pick up. But I think I'll be getting a lot of plants, and if you look at some of these, they're even getting the little teeth on the leaves, so that's really nice. So here's another update of the Faucaria seedlings. I'm going to be separating them today. I've got two pots here and I'm separating them now because they're getting too crowded, and if I don't separate them, I think some of them will start to rot. So I've also just mixed some fresh soil today. I haven't repotted anything this season yet for my cacti and succulents, so this will be the first. Let's get to repotting. So I'm just going to use the soil that I use for my mature cacti and succulent. It's around 40% organic stuff, or less. Well, actually, I'm just estimating 40%, but it's definitely less than 50% organic stuff in here. So the drainage is really good. And I should probably pour these seedlings out, so I will get that, and I'll get some tweezers as well just to help me transplant these seedlings. So let's take the seedlings out. Let's see how I'm going to do this. I'll just put the label in one of them because I know they're from the same batch. And try and gently maybe use the back of I'm just going to do this. lovely little plants. Let me separate them out and we'll get to planting them. So I'm going to plant a few. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this. See, some of these are already coming out. I'm going to use my tweezers and just kind of prise it apart. See, I get a few plants out. Be very careful because look how thin these are. If they don't separate, we'll plant them together. If they do separate like this, we will just plant them as one like that. And we'll cover them with top dressing afterwards. Let's see if this separates. I don't want to touch them too much because they're very delicate right now. You can see they're not tough at all. And I don't want to risk accidentally damaging them. So let's see if I can just... Again, because I used quite an organic mix without adding anything, this does kind of tend to clump together. Whereas if it was a very gritty mix, they would all just fall apart. You can see I don't have a lot of root per plant. That's okay. I will water these, and once they get the warmth and the heat and a bit of moisture, they should just pick off. They should just take off. I'm going to try and plant around half of them in each container. You can see I'm just kind of layering them on like that. I do find that a gritty mix kind of does help your plants develop better roots. So let's separate these out. Look at these lovely little plants. I mean, I could pot one up and it can grow really nicely and I can sell them or give them away, but I'll put them all in here and I'll continue to do that and I'll show you the plants. So here are the Faucarias. I've just put them over here in the greenhouse. They don't get direct sun up here for a very long time because the sun kind of moves over here. But I don't have space. Actually, I'll probably put this in the back because get less sun over there. But it'll be warm up here, and they should be able to grow quite quickly. So when they start putting on some growth, I'll show you a final update, and we'll end the video. So here's a final update of the Faucarias. I think they do kind of go dormant over summer. I'm not sure. I haven't grown them before, but they do seem to be slowing down their growth, but they've acclimatized to the greenhouse really nicely. You can see instead of that light green color they were exhibiting before because they weren't in full sun, or at least in bright light, you can see they've gone a dark green now, and that's good. That's kind of the color they naturally are. And I know it is a bit red because it is getting a bit stressed because it can get quite hot in here, but that's okay. If they are dormant over summer, they don't grow that much. I may update you on these in the future, I'm not sure. I'll probably be selling a lot of these because I don't need this many plants. But anyways, thanks for watching this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below and I will answer them. But anyways, thanks for watching this video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.